Hello guys, welcome back to World News Channel today. Gunmen storm Fmc Lokoja, shoot sporadically. Gunmen suspected to be sponsored by the Kogi State government on Wednesday attacked staff of the Federal Medical Center, Lokoja. It was gathered that the staff were planning a press conference to pressure the federal government into establishing a COVID-19 screening center in the state when the incident took place. It was learnt that the gunmen shot sporadically into the air to scare people away, then went to the records and admin department where they seized laptops and destroyed a few things. They ransacked the medical director's office too. Speaking at a prayer session for the late Nasser Ajana, Kogi Chief Judge, on Tuesday, Governor Yahaya Bello has said COVID-19 was created to shorten the lifestyle of the people. The Nigerian Center for Disease Control has so far announced 3 cases of COVID-19 in Kogi State, but the state government has insisted that the state was free of the disease. However, Kogi State's government has reacted by saying the attention of the Kogi State government has been drawn to the unfortunate scuffle between the staff of the Federal Medical Center, Lokoja, and some patients' relatives at the hospital this morning. Preliminary findings revealed that the violence ensued when relations of patients in the medical facility protested against the failure of the management of the hospital to attend to them. Many people in the emergency ward were left unattended to, and a mother delivered at the gates of the hospital. That generated a lot of public tension in the state. Tension started building since yesterday when patients and their relatives learned of a plan by the medical staff to stage a protest today, seeking protection from COVID-19. We urge the people of the state to remain calm as government will ensure maintenance of law and order. We also sue for calm and urge medical authorities to remain committed to their medical profession and responsibilities as government will protect them in order to give them the confidence to deliver. Healthcare management must never be politicized. Also, government will carry out further investigations to ascertain the remote causes of the breach of peace by the protesters and also address their fears. The Kogi State government will also make the state-owned specialist hospital available to patients in critical condition and who are denied medical attention by the authorities of the Federal Medical Center, Lokoja. Nigerians have reacted to this in different ways. Someone said, first day of the second half of the year, and this is happening already. Lord, in all this wickedness all over the world, protect your people. Okay, Valcon wrote, Kogi State reminds me of that book we read titled 1 Week, 1 Trouble. That state is never in the news for anything good. State of Yahaya Bello. Dadirochi wrote, it's amazing what these guys smoke or drink that gives them the idea to attack a hospital of all places. Spits in disgust. Dogged Fighter wrote, too many guns in the hands of the wrong people in that state. They want to shoot their COVID-19 patients to death. The Free One wrote, it's obvious whosoever is behind the attack doesn't want any COVID-19 record of patients to be made public, nor a screening center in the States. This COVID-19 pandemic has become political in the hands of some politicians. Another person wrote, can't you see it is political? It is obviously the work of Yahaya Bello and it's no COVID-19 in Kogi State propaganda. Wow. Another person wrote, According to reports, the gunmen who arrived in 3 white Hilux vans disrupted the activities of the staff of hospital who were planning a press conference/protest to pressure the federal government into establishing a COVID-19 screening center in the states. Someone replied saying, "What the heck? NCDC versus Kogi State." And unfortunately, it is the poor masses that will suffer because they don't lock hospital now. Other people that need care, uncle. That was from a concerned citizen. Another person wrote, "Politicians are a shameless bunch of people." Very, very shameless. I don't dispute that. Open Business wrote, "But why now? Can't doctors work in a peaceful environment again? Certain places should be a no-no for violence, no matter what. A hospital is one of such a place. Every hospital in Nigeria should be as safe as Aso Rock." That's the truth, but the opposite is the case in Nigeria. MKZ wrote, "Kogi State, who una offend? Your state ordinarily should be one of the most prosperous in Nigeria, with the raw materials for cement, bordering up to 9 states, and with fertile land. You have anything it takes to be a prosperous state. But with people like Dino Melaye and Yahaya Bello, you are in deep shit. How can someone scuttle an impending press conference just to cover his tracts? Governor Bello, your tenure would expire. Then what next? You are the youngest governor in Nigeria, but unarguably the worst. May the people of Kogi State be delivered from your hands. Playing politics with human lives. How wicked can you be?" Now, wow. Insecurity everywhere. Yet some people are shouting, "Say Baba." Okay. Another person wrote, "If Saraki was still there, police would have linked it to him." That is, if Saraki was still the Senate president. Then Rafi wrote, "Those same people that looted that bank last month are the ones doing all this. Someone will cry for them and they will be caught soon. Every day for robbery, one day for Olokpa." Okay. Someone 7 wrote, "We are still a long way off. Lost cause, in fact. We never even near civilization. When leaders hate any form of accountability and no one faces the consequences of his actions, lawlessness everywhere. Sorry to say, but Nigeria is a lost cause." Reference wrote, "If you could imagine a man like that governor getting re-elected after a total disaster of a first term, then the people of Kogi thoroughly deserve what they get. We have said it before, absolutely no sympathy. Elections exist for a purpose." Okay. Someone wrote, "This is gross. Boys are hungry." Well, that shouldn't be an excuse. Boys are hungry doesn't mean they should attack hospitals. Stage Them wrote, "And you think it's about what number the year is? It's about the times and evil that have grown darker in the hearts of men." Promote wrote, "Because of evil politics and quest for power, lives will be wasted. That's too bad." Zenny Banks wrote, "May God help us in this zoo called Nigeria. I remember correctly one time when I heard gunshots. I remember the scene the following day and I started shaking." Okay. Someone wrote, "What of if stray bullets hit medical personnel or patients? Is it a crime or death sentence to have COVID-19? Wow. Well, this is a very bad news. It's a very bad thing that is happening in this country. I don't know why whoever that sent those gunmen would send them to a hospital to shoot sporadically and disrupt a conference or a planned protest. That's very bad. So guys, if you have anything to say concerning this, if you have anything to say to Yahya Bello, drop your comment in the comment section. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel. Thank you.